Okay, I'm going to deliver a Tanner Airway appliance. Right here we have the appliance on the model. First thing is I'm going to check how the clasps look on the tooth, each tooth. So I see on the mesial and the distal how the clasps are engaging each of the teeth on both sides. Sometimes I'll look at this and I'll get an idea if I'm going to be adjusting, which ones I might want to adjust or how I might end up adjusting it. There's different ways to adjust these clasps. But first thing is I look how it fits over the teeth, how it fits behind the front teeth, make sure there's good adaptation to the gums. I have my bird beak plier, I have a mirror, I have an explorer and a perio probe if I need that. I have some bite paper, and I have my shank with an acrylic adjusting burr right here. So everything is ready. I'm going to take it off the model, and I'm going to have the patient put the head back on the headrest. Always get the head stable. And then I'm going to lift his cheek out a little bit, put this in and turn it in just like an impression tray. Then I'm going to get in here and put it up on one side. So on his right side, I've got it all the way up and in. And then on his left side, I'm going to push over and up at the same time to kind of click that in. Good, and there's a little tiny snap right there as that snaps up. So this kind of flexes over and up on those teeth. As it flexes with the pressure, sometimes there's some little changes. Now I'm going to lift his lips up and see how the clasps are engaging the teeth. So I'm going to look at this side, and then I'm going to look over here on this side. And I might want to tighten the mesial of that upper left. And I'll kind of gently pull down. I'm going to get 2 fingers. I'm going to lightly pull down. That comes off pretty easy, because it's okay there. That comes off a little, it's okay. I'm going to tighten it up just a bit. So I'm going to get the whole clasp arm and just bring that in. And then I'm going to turn this just so it barely moves. I'm going to tighten these clasps just a little so it barely moves. Okay, so I've tightened them up a little bit. Now I did all 4. When you're starting out, it's good to maybe do 1 or 2, try it in, then do the other side. Let's see how it fits. So I'm going to get the right side up and in, then I'm going to push the left side over and in. Good, it's a lot tighter and harder to push in. Let me see how it holds. Open. Good, so now when I pull down, it doesn't come out very easy. It's holding in really strong. Good. So at first it was fairly loose. Now it's harder to get in, but it's very, very solid. So it's got a really, really good fit on his teeth. Now I'm going to check his bite. Put a little bite paper in. And open, close, grind around there, open big, open, close, grind around there, and open big. Good, open, and close. Okay, so I'm looking at how much overbite he has. So if he's open a little bit with this, that's okay. The bite is mostly in the back right here, so I'm going to smooth that down. Okay, I'm going to rinse it off in the sink. And I'm going to tray this back in. And close together. Good, so he's closing together much better. I can see he's biting in the back. On his very back molars, he's not open quite as much. He's open a little bit. But over the next week or two, by keeping this in all the time, his bite's going to even up and he's going to be hitting all the way in the front on that. So I've delivered it. I've delivered it. I put it in. I tightened the clasp. I adjusted the bite down to where it's just open a little. I want that even on both sides. And now I want to make sure the patient can take it in and out by themselves. Go ahead and take it out, please. Good, and put it back in. Good. Good, and open bag. And close together. Good. So I want you to eat with that in, talk with it in, drink with it in, sleep with it in. Just take it out once or twice a day when you brush and clean your teeth. Okay? Go ahead and swallow for me now. Good. So you can swallow, so you're going to be able to eat and do fine. Say Mississippi. Say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No thanks. Okay. And then he's going to turn the key. So then we're going to show him how to turn the key. And take it out, please. So twice a week, we'll turn it upside down like this and go inside the keyhole and rotate it downward. And then the other side will go in that keyhole and rotate that down. And put that back in, please. So I just activated it the first time. We'll have him activate it twice a week. Good. I'm going to check the retention. It's dropping a little. I'm going to make sure we get that all the way in there. So I'm taking the whole arm, bending the whole arm in, and then I'm taking the individual finger prongs and just pulling those together just a little bit. Okay, now you heard that snap in really nicely. Go ahead and take that in and out again. Make sure the patient can take it in and out by themselves. And back in, please. Good, and that snaps down. Open real wide. Say ah. Shake your head around. See if it falls out. Okay, good.